we're in New York City, and Nissan has got pioneering a hybrid program with the cabs and some EV programs.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about that.
I'll tell you, it's really exciting because Nissan was, named, Taxi of Tomorrow, which I think it's actually on one of these things here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's the taxi. And in fact, that was part of our brand campaign. What if a car could take over New York City? So the NV200 New York taxi. This thing's great, by the way. It's got all the things that you hate about the current taxis out there. You've got room for 5, or not 5. You can only put one in the front, 3. You've got ports in the back for your iPods. You've got a roof that's glass, so you actually can get in and look up and see the skyscrapers. Antibacterial seats. I mean, it's really quite. One of the cool things is I think that there's 13,500 taxis, something like that, in New York City, and if you replaced every traditional taxi with this, the footprint will save across the city of New York something the size of Central Park. I mean, it's a significant amount of space.
Wow.
So now it gets rolled out. People aren't going to, people have to start taking them on there. But it's really great. Again, just like Leaf in general, it's a great brand statement for Nissan.
Right.
But yeah, right now they're piloting 6 Leafs that are going around the city as a pilot program.
Right.
And there's a great article I read just a few weeks ago, an interview with one of the guys who has it. I think it's a program he rents it for. He's renting it for $1 for the year in exchange for. And he says, listen, I have to stop and I go to the quick charge station, so I got to take 15 minutes out of fares, and I plan if I'm going to go to the from downtown to the airports and what have you. But he says, I make a little bit less in my fares because I'm going a little less far, but the tips are a whole lot better because it's such a great experience. And he's not paying for gas.
Right.
So the net is that he's actually making a little bit more money.
And it's really efficient on the local streets, I find.
It is. Well, and the fact is
I've
you've
seen
got
the number go up as I've been driving. When I drive locally.
You find, I think, and again, you take a look at the computer systems and they're gauging your efficiency and how much battery you have left, and how do you optimize your driving. I mean, it's really smart. It's intuitive. It thinks ahead for you, and they keep improving those computer programs. So it's I think the test is going to be great and show that it's actually viable. Listen, it's configured a little bit differently. It's a hatchback, 4-door. This is the taxi of tomorrow will be it's like a small van with a lot more room in it. So
right.
If you get off the airplane with one of those massive things, you're not going to throw it in the back of the taxi. But it's the test for the technology, which the technology of electric and even hybrid can go into various vehicles. So it's all being studied, but it's really cool.
Love it.